Right, guys. So in today's video, right, it's another beautiful day in Melbourne, Australia. It's November 29th, right? 9:53 p.m. And right, I want to put something off my mind really quickly and talk about this concept like I learned today, right? Listening to I forgot the guy's name, but he was talking about how when we try and become a better version of ourselves, and then you know we tend to, if something goes wrong, we tend to try and relapse back into like the old world, an old version, right? Like he talked about drift, and then the identity of ourselves drifting back to that old version, right? And then yeah, I have it on my ChatGPT right here. So it said like this: drift as identity gravity. So our old identity is like a gravitational pull, and then our new identity is like trying to climb out of that orbit. So imagine this, right? The sun is the old and past version of ourselves that we don't really so much want to keep, right? We want to get out of the solar system, get out of the orbit. That's our new identity. But, as we get momentum, right? Maybe there's like a path that blocks it, and then the gravity slowly pulls us back in. And what I realized and kind of experienced too was that, when I went to Thailand and then I came back here to Australia, I was always kind of running away from this old version of myself that I didn't like, because I wanted to become this different version that, I knew in my head I will eventually become one day. All right. But it's just then you neglect relationships. You neglect the old environment that you used to have, which for me was, high school, right? And all the people over there. And yeah, like recently I've started to, connect back with some of people I used to know just for nostalgia and old time's sake or whatever. But it's always this thing in my mind where it's like an echo, the old version, like all my past habits, all my past emotional thoughts, all my past mannerisms, like who I used to be. It's just it's just really conflicting, because yes, relationships are good, but if I put time and energy into these relationships, I'm not sure if I will get a positive return out of them. You know what I mean? Maybe it will turn me into someone that I feared, and that was the whole reason I ran away from it. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you guys have ever experienced this too before, all right? Because I'm pretty sure everybody probably would have experienced this, since, everybody was once young, once had a group of friends that maybe they deemed wasn't proper, all right? Because when you try and grow as a person and then your friends don't grow with you, or like even if you're not there yet but you're trying to grow and your friends are not trying to grow and are stuck in this like mindset, it's like that gravity, right? It pulls you back in, like you're trying to escape, and pulls you back in. That's the only thing I'm really thinking about. And probably I will go back into the version of myself where I was kind of sheltered and, I hid away basically by myself until I saw your success. I think that's what I have to do. But I'm not sure if that's the best way to do it. Maybe if some of you older folks are watching this and have experienced it or have any tips on like if this is what life should be like, and we only have one life, should I just maybe for a brief period just be by myself and with the vision I want, and then eventually I'll find those group of people that really resonate with everything I try to do, But yeah, I'm not too sure. If you guys could tell me something, or even follow me on Instagram, you can DM me there. Maybe we could chat. But yeah, that was all for today. Another thought. Yeah, I really like this. Right, I'm becoming more comfortable talking like this in front of the camera to you, because I see myself projecting stuff out, and then eventually down the line I look back at this, and it's kind of like, instead of writing in a journal, I'm actually speaking it out into existence, into this thing where YouTube itself will help me find the people that resonate with me or are experiencing similar things, right? So yeah, I think I'll go now and catch you in the next video of some things I want to talk about. Not sure if that'll be on relationships, on just some random thoughts I have in the day. Yeah, whatever. Ciao, ciao.